Depuis plusieurs mois, une tension palpable secoue la relation entre le Kenya et l'Ouganda. Ces deux voisins d'Afrique de l'Est, aux liens historiques forts, se disputent un enjeu crucial: l'accès à l'océan Indien. L'Ouganda, pays enclavé, cherche à renforcer son accès maritime pour dynamiser ses échanges commerciaux. Le Kenya, quant à lui, garde les infrastructures portuaires stratégiques, comme le port de Mombasa. Cette rivalité a alimenté de vives tensions diplomatiques récemment. Les chefs d'État, dont Yoweri Museveni, soulignent que cet accès à la mer est une question de souveraineté. Des négociations sont en cours, mais la situation reste fragile. L'issue de ce conflit pourrait redéfinir l'équilibre géopolitique dans la région des Grands Lacs. Au-delà de la question commerciale, c'est un enjeu de pouvoir entre Nairobi et Kampala. Cette crise rappelle combien les relations entre voisins peuvent être complexes quand des ressources stratégiques sont en jeu. Espérons que le dialogue prévaudra pour garantir la paix et la coopération en Afrique de l'Est. Place maintenant à l'extrait du président Museveni, qui apporte un éclairage sur les enjeux liés à l'utilisation de l'océan Indien.
But that ocean belongs to me. Because where is my ocean? I am entitled to that ocean. In future, we are going to have wars. The Americans are now saying they want to be superior in land forces, on land. They want to be superior in the air force. They want to be superior at sea, navy. They want to be superior in space. And they have all been to the moon. The Americans have been to the moon, the Russians, the Chinese, the Indians have now gone. You fellows, you are here on Earth. Those fellows are on the moon, looking at you like insects. I don't like to be in that situation. That's why I say, you people, why don't you see how to unite? Because Uganda, even if you wanted to build a navy, how can you build it? We don't have access to the sea. The political organization in Africa is so irrational. Some of the countries have no access to the sea. For economic purposes, but also for defense purposes, you are stuck. How do I export my products? That's why we have got endless discussion with Kenya, then this one stopped, then another one comes, then the railway, the pipeline, the what, we discuss. But that ocean belongs to me. Because where is my ocean? I am entitled to that ocean. In future, we are going to have wars. In the future, we are going to have wars. How can you say that you are in a block of flats, that the compound belongs to only the flats on the ground floor, that the compound belongs to the whole block. All the flats are entitled to the compound.
Yeah.
There's no way you can say, so may I just watch these people, you are really endangering yourself. How can you have a situation like this? Uganda is landlocked inside here. But where is my ocean? My ocean is the Indian Ocean. No, it belongs, really, me. I'm on the top floor of the block. And then you say the compound belongs only the ones on the ground floor. This is madness. So that's why I say, you people, you better unite economically for the sake of prosperity, if you want prosperity. Market. But if you want stability, and also strengthen the world, so that you can go and to the moon also, you go to the moon. The ones who have been to the moon are big ones, not small people.
Superpowers.
The Americans, the Chinese, the Russians, and the Indians now. Our friends, the British, are still here with us. On Earth, they have not gone. They can't go. It's too much. One country can't manage. The French are here with us. All these fellows except those four, because size matters. So that's why we say, you people, why don't you look at East Africa so that you deal with the issue of strategic security? These are the 7 points in the manifesto.
Thank you.
If we have got economic integration, it can help with the economy. But how about defense? How do we defend ourselves? The Americans are now saying they want to be superior in land forces, on land. They want to be superior in the air force. They want to be superior at sea, navy. They want to be superior in space. And they have all been to the moon. The Americans have been to the moon, the Russians, the Chinese, the Indians have now gone. You fellows, you are here on Earth. Those fellows are on the moon, looking at you like insects. I don't like to be in that situation. That's why I say, you people, why don't you see how to unite? Because Uganda, even if you wanted to build a navy, how can you build it? We don't have access to the sea. We are also looking at the political integration of East Africa. Whenever I listen to the song of the Bagisu, I like it so much, the tune of the Bagisu. And I am hoping you to capture it, confiscate it and take it to East Africa. When we form the Federation of East Africa as a federal anthem. Now, why do we need a federal anthem? You see what's happening in the world. War between Russia and this one, Americans are doing this. How will Africa defend itself? Normally when I'm talking in the rallies, I don't have time to go into all of them.
Yeah.
But now that you have invited me, you are the ones who invited me. And you do, once you invite me, you do so at your own risk.
It's our pleasure, Your Excellency.
I can talk to you for ages until you sleep.
The pleasure is ours, Your Excellency. Appreciate.
So our manifesto has the 7 points.
Yeah.
So if you people wake up, is the internal market of Uganda enough? And we are now saying, you people, you look at what's happening. We've got surplus sugar, we've got surplus beverages, beers and so on, surplus milk, surplus maize, surplus cement, surplus mitayimbwa. Where do we sell all this? So that's why we say, please, be patriotic so that you have the united Uganda market. That's why you should not bring tribalism again and all those. But also be Pan-Africanist because you need the African market.
Yeah.
So that is our point in our number 6. We are saying that if you don't look at that, you end up like Latin America. Because Latin America is a very rich area in terms of natural resources. Rivers, minerals, forests, but very poor. Why? Because it's very difficult to do business in Latin America and succeed. The countries are very small. El Salvador, Nicaragua, Honduras, don't know what. Small. In the United States, if you are in New York, you produce a product, you will sell it all the way up to California.
Yeah. Interstate business.
It's very easy for you to succeed there. So that's why we said, and we were reading also history, European history, the unification of Germany, the unification of Italy. We could see how the emergence of capitalism in Europe undermined feudal loyalties. Because somebody will say, you are my people, you are my people, you are my people. I think you have heard that, you are my people, you are my people. But if you are not buying my products, what use are you to me? That's why, like in the case of Germany, Bismarck was able to push pan-Germanism to unite, because by the problem is that the intellectual class here has got so many gaps. By 1870, there was no Germany. There were German people, all speaking German, but divided into 39 kingdoms. Prussia, Bavaria, Saxony. So it was this power of capitalism. There was a group in Prussia called the Junkers. It is written in Junkers, but they pronounce it as Junkers. They were big land owners producing a lot of products which they wanted to sell. And then they came in conflicts with the feudalists, the princes who wanted my people. Don't come here unless I allow you. Then the capitalists said, no, but you are interfering with our ability to sell.
Yeah.
Get out. They kicked them out by force. Even the French Revolution had the same issues. So, although France was one kingdom for a long time, but they had internal taxes.
Oh, yes.
If you revise your history a bit, you'll find that they were, to go from one province to go to another province, you had to pay a tax.
Yeah.
And the capitalists had no time for this. Please, tutaka biashara, want business. So you can say that our awakening really was also like inspired by capitalist ideas.
Yeah.
Of market. That's why we started despising. These people were talking of our tribes, Fangabaganda, Fangaba Masaba. You are a danger to your people.
Yeah.
Because you are, if the Munyankore is not buying my milk, is not buying my beef, Anyambachi. What is he helping me? Just a Gandhi. Just greeting me in Nyankore, you think that's enough. I want money for my family. I want to build a better house. So that's how we started really. What became NRM started around 1965. Now, so, and they thought we were joking. We started telling them that, for them they were saying, blood is thicker than water. You know, you have heard that statement.
Oh, yes.
Blood is thicker than water, meaning your tribe is very important. In fact, the Wanyankore also say, that the hyena from your area will eat you in a better way than...
It will be merciful while eating
will
you.
eat you in a better way than a hyena from another place. So we said, no, this is... that's why we said interest, because my interest is I want prosperity for my family.
Yeah.
For my business, for my area, for my people. So if you say you love Banyankore, but you don't care about Uganda, you're actually an enemy of the Banyankore.
Oh, yes.
First and foremost. Because if the Banyankore did not have Uganda, which gives them a market for their products, there's no way they would be prosperous. So that's how we started. Now, therefore, when and they thought we were joking, and we started in the study groups, in the universities, and the secondary schools. Then they started collapsing, Mtesa and Obote. Eventually Amin comes in. So when Amin comes in, that's when we decide to fight now. To say, no, we have talked enough, let's fight, let's take up arms. And the rest is history. Because when it came to fighting, we were very committed people, who were not opportunists looking for this or that, who were inferior, who were very dedicated.
And this was inspired by national interests.
Yes. So that's how eventually we come to getting rid of Amin. Then even when Amin is got rid of our people are still playing around. They thought that it was a joke. Then we had to have a second round to sort out the whole thing in 1986. So from 1986, that's when we had a chance now to implement our ideas, which we had held for more than a quarter of a century, from 1960. And that time, that's how we were able now to do what we are now putting in the manifesto. And we are saying, you people, this is what NRM believes. See what it has already done on the ground, and support us so that we continue and do more. And these are the 7 points